Shalom, shalom, shalom. Barakatah Yahweh Bashima Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to the Father of lights. Peace and blessings to Yahweh Shai. Peace and power to the throne, and peace and blessings to you out there. Royal House. I hope y'all took that last message seriously. Take it to heart. Don't sleep on it. Every day, every night, when you get up to go take a piss, when you get up to go take a shit. All right. Talk to him, man. Talk to him. You only get one chance at this. Block all the other bullshit out your head. All right? I'm telling you. Don't get distracted. So many of y'all out here that got distracted, man. Oh, what am I going to do? Trump is cutting off EBT. Trump saying I ain't going to get my food stamps. Man, fuck all that, man. Fuck all that, man. Listen, look. If y'all ain't never listened to me before, listen now. You better be hanging on my every word. I'm telling y'all. I can't tell you how important this is, all right? All right. Now, I'll tell y'all something. I told y'all that this Passover, all right, is the first Passover under the law of liberty, right? I had that part wrong. This is the last Passover. Ain't gonna be no more after this one. All right? Let me prove it to you. Let's go to bug. Give me a minute, y'all. All right. Jeremiah verse 14. 16 verse 14. Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of Egypt. Okay? So, what happened when he got brought out of Egypt? That was the Passover, right? This the last one, right? It's getting ready to change. Check it out. Verse 15. But, you know, whenever you see the word but, that means cancel everything you read before it. The Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But, this is what they're going to say after that. But, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. So, when we get pulled out of here, ain't going to be no more, you know, ain't going to be no more talking about Passover and all that. All that's going to be done this year. This is the last one. It's the last one. Now, there's more to this. All right? There's more to this. Pentecost. All right? Well, let's line some things up. Let's go to Joel chapter 2. Verse 23. It says, be glad then, you children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your power, for he hath given you the former rain moderately. So let me squeeze on that a little bit. Y'all been getting the former rain for the last 7 years. This is the former rain. The ancient knowledge, the ancient texts and what they mean. That's the former rain. All right. You had to be built from the ground up. You had to push all of the things that you thought you knew out so that you could be filled with the knowledge of the Most High. That's the former rain. That's what you have gotten already. All right. He's already took care of one of these. Now let's go on to the next one. Said the former rain moderately. Right. Then he says, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain. Right? In the first month. Now we already know the first month is the month of Nisan. Right? I'm lining everything up for you. The last day of Pentecost is going to happen that month. Look when it came. Look when it's coming. All right? And all that's happened in the first month. So, what better day to do it than on the Passover? What better day to have the Passover and Pentecost ended on the same day? And the end of our captivity on the same day. Right? You got Pentecost, Passover, Jubilee on the same day. What else we got? Pentecost, Passover, Jubilee, my 51st birthday, are released from captivity on the same day. How's that looking for you? Now, I didn't get all these signs last year. I didn't get none of this. Let me get a precept. Isaiah chapter 42. Verse 8. I am the Lord, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another. Neither my praise to graven images. Behold, the former things are come to pass. The former things have come to pass. Right? And new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. New Living Translation, starting at verse 8. I am the Lord, that is my name. I will not give my glory to anyone else, nor share my praise with carved idols. Verse 9. Everything I prophesied has come true, and now I will prophesy again. I will tell you the future before it happens. So, he's told me these things, y'all. He's told me these things. He's the one that's told me about Pentecost in the last day of the Passover. Everything is going to consummate on that one day, all at once, because we're going to be done with it. Yahushua ended the law over 2,000 years ago, and I'm going to end the Passover. I'm going to institute Jubilee. I'm going to institute the release of our captivity. I'm going to oversee that. Yahushua oversaw the end of the law. I oversee the last day of Pentecost. I oversee the last day of Jubilee. I'll oversee the last day of our captivity. Let me get a precept. Go to Deuteronomy 28. Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. You shall see it no more again, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall buy you, meaning that no man will buy your freedom. Did that prophecy come to pass? Yes. All right. But what did the Most High say, all right, that he was going to do? He said, let me get a precept. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 33. He said, as I live, saith the Lord power, surely with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out will I rule over you, and I will bring you out from the people and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered, and with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out. And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face, like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, saith the Lord power. And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. Now, the bond of that covenant is not going to be any more Passover. Ain't going to be any more Pentecost. None of that. Why? Because when we get transformed, that's the final phase. Then all we're going to have to worry about getting done is the 34-year war and us bringing this entire planet under the subjection of the Most High. That's our next mission. But everything else is passed away. Look what it says here. All right, find it, y'all. Verse 35. Nobody ever picks up on this. You know why? Because I guess they believe it's a figment of the imagination or a figure of speech. No. Verse 35. Ezekiel 20 and 35. And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face. Look at verse 35, New Living Translation. I will bring you into the wilderness of the nations, and there I will judge you face to face. I will judge you there as I did your ancestors in the wilderness after bringing them out of Egypt, says the sovereign Lord. Now, first Egypt came out. The Most High pleaded with the people, but he pleaded with them through Moses. I'm going to be that this time. The king is going to plead with you face to face. And you already know who that is. See, you can't get anything else out of this except what it is. All right? This is why I'm telling y'all. On this side, I'm just like everybody else, man, pretty much. But once we get out of here, once we cross over, once that last day of Pentecost comes and we get that rain from on high, he's going to cause it to come down on us. And it's a whole nother story. All right? It's a whole nother story. Let me read some more. Verse 39. As for you, O house of Israel, thus saith the Lord power, go ye, serve ye every one his idols, and hereafter also, if you will not hearken unto me, but pollute ye my holy name no more with your gifts and with your idols. For in my holy mountain, in the mountain of the height of Israel, saith the Lord power, there shall all the house of Israel, all of them in the land, serve me. There will I accept them, and there will I require your offerings and the first fruits of your oblations, and with your holy things. Oh yeah, the northern kingdom gonna be paying oblations for eternity. I will accept you with your sweet savor when I bring you out from the people and gather you out of the country where you have been scattered, and I will be sanctified in you before the heathen. And ye shall know that I am the Lord when I shall bring you into the land of Israel, into the country for which I lifted up my hand to give you and to give it to your forefathers. And there you shall remember your ways and all your doings wherein ye have been defiled, and ye shall loathe yourselves in your own sight for all your evils that you have committed. And ye shall know that I am the Lord when I have wrought with you for my name's sake, not according to your wicked ways, nor according to your corrupt doings, O you house of Israel, saith the Lord power. So, it's just a promise. He's going to do it. Okay? He's going to bring everybody out. All of you that are worthy. Right? He's going to bring everybody out that's worthy. Right? All of his servants. We got 50 days. 50. It's like time is going fast and slow at the same time. And I feel it. I haven't been sleeping too good. I've been waking up at all hours of the night. Going to bed at 8. Waking up at 10:45. Can't go back to bed till 3. Wake up at 6:30. I mean, man. Each day is just... You know what I get out of that? Every time it wakes me up at one of those off hours, I just pray in the spirit. What you want to tell me, Lord? What you want to tell me? What you got for me? You got something. What is it? Sometimes he tell me outright. Sometimes he just tell me to go to the scriptures. And he'll take me exactly where he want me to be. And then he'll tell me what's happening. Tell me. I'm in direct communication with him all the time. When I'm driving, when I'm eating, when I'm sitting, I'm always waiting for that next nugget that he gonna give me. He give it, man. This Pentecost thing, man, that was heavy. And do y'all know when it started? Do you know? Let me show y'all something. Told y'all I was born April 19th, 1970. Alright? No big secret. But look at how meticulous the Most High is. The minute I came into this world, the clock started ticking. I know, sounds arrogant, huh? Well, think about it. How else will we have a jubilee? How else? Prove it to you. Leviticus chapter 25. Right? Start at verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses in Mount Sinai, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land which I gave you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Lord. 6 years shalt thou sow thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard, and gather in the fruit thereof. But in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Lord. Thou shalt neither sow the field nor prune thy vineyard. Verse 5. That which groweth of his own accord of the harvest thou shalt not reap, neither gather the grapes of thy vine undressed, for it is a year of rest unto the land. And the Sabbath of the land shall be meat for you, for thee, and for thy servant, and for thy maid, and for thy hired servant, and for thy stranger that shall sojourn with thee. And for the cattle and for the beasts that are in thy land shall all the increase thereof be meat. And thou shalt number 7 Sabbaths of years unto thee, 7 times 7 years. And the space of the 7 Sabbaths of the years shall be unto thee 49 years. Then shalt thou cause the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month, and the day of atonement shall ye make the trumpet sound throughout all the land. And ye shall hallow the 50th year, and proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof. It shall be a jubilee unto you, and ye shall reach every man unto his possession, and ye shall return every man unto his family. Verse 11. A jubilee shall the 50th year be unto you. Ye shall not sow, neither reap that which groweth of in itself, nor gather the grapes in it of the vine undressed. For it is a jubilee, it shall be holy unto you. Ye shall eat the increase thereof out of the field. In the year of this jubilee, you shall return every man unto his possession. So, Most High is getting ready to return all of our possessions. What was I saying about since I was born? Well, look, I was born in 70. That started everything. Now, in order to match up with 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9, which says that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of the world which is to come, I already told you that Esau became linked up with the United States, which made the petrodollar, all right? And it was only good for 50 years. That came in when I was 4 years old. It expired last year, okay? Now that it expired, that marked the 50th year. That's why he said that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the world, which is the beginning of the world to come. So the Most High he could have let them get on there when I was in 1970, but he didn't. He waited till I was 4 years old to put them on there so that by the time he got here, it would be exactly 50 years. And that 50th year, the trumpet is supposed to sound. That's the Most High's law. It has to go down. It has to go down. Now, all the while I'm eating Captain Crunch and bologna sandwiches, watching Space Ghost and the Herculoids, watching the Family Film Festival, Saturday morning cartoons, watching Popeye and Bluto, all that time, all right? The Most High had a plan all the way through junior high school, all the way when I was at the noon dances listening to Run DMC and Toto and Red Hot Chili Peppers, because I went to Valley schools. The Most High had a plan all the way through high school, all right? All the way through that, all the way through my first job working at the movies and catching the bus and growing up. The Most High had a plan. And it all comes to this. And he numbered the days perfectly. You know what else happens on April 19th? My license expires. I'm not getting it renewed. It's going to expire on that day. I'm supposed to renew it. I'm not doing it. Ain't gonna need it. Everything comes to a close on that day. Just think about that. I mean, come on, man. If I'm wrong, that's a hell of a lot of coincidences, right? Too many for me to line up and say, oh yeah, that's just how things go. No, it ain't. The Most High don't do nothing by chance. He got a plan for everything. My 55th birthday means something. You locked it up with Yahweh Shai, it's 88. You line it up with last year, April 8th, that's 3 8s. That's the new beginning. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, right? All of this means something, man. All of this means something. And it has all come down to this. It has all come down to this. So, you can do one or two things, family. You could take this seriously and listen to what I'm telling you and pray every day, 2-3 times a day, whatever you can do, man. Just pray to the Father. Let him know how much you love him, right? Let him know that you belong to him, right? Let him know not to pass you by, all right? See, that day is not going to overtake us. And if you're here in this body and I'm telling you this and you listening, do what I'm telling you. Pray to him. Father, please don't pass me by. I'm here. Maybe I wasn't perfect with everything I did, all right? But I'm here, right? I'm telling you, do it. Never know. For those of you out there that are you know, in good standing with this body, right? And for those of you, I don't know everybody in there. I don't know what y'all been doing out there. If you've been doing foul shit, then hey, you only got one chance at this, all right? So, I mean, I stay in connection with the Father. I stay in connection with the Father of lights, all right? But the scripture said on the day of Pentecost, they were all on one accord. You need to be on one accord in this body. Whatever you've been doing that's foul or anything like that, I'm telling you, you better let that shit go, man. Right? Make your calling sure. Okay? To my northern kingdom, make your calling and election sure. Some of y'all been slacking off. Some of y'all been, you know, not as active. Some of y'all in the brotherhood, I heard about you. Missing assignments and everything. Look, don't fuck up now. If you got assignments, then get them done, man. I done heard about y'all. I ain't calling no names. But I'm fucking disappointed, man. What you niggas trying to stay here? Some of y'all trying to stay here? I ain't saying don't work. I ain't saying don't do your job. I had a job, so don't try to pull me on that, all right? But even when I had a job and I worked massive overtime, I was getting 3 hours, 3.5 hours of sleep a day. I still made time for the Most High. I still made time. So I don't want to hear a damn thing from y'all about I'm tired, you know, I meant to do it. No, fuck that, man. All right? Fuck that. You better make time. You better make time. And I know who you are. I know who you are. You motherfuckers better get on the ball, man. And it's just a few of y'all. It ain't all of y'all. It's just a few. Coming up with weak-ass excuses and shit. What, you too good now? Huh? Told y'all, I don't give a fuck who you are, how long I know you. You only as good as your representation in this body. That's it. You start slacking, and I'm going to look over your ass. Point blank. So, Let this be a warning. All right. So, I pray that this message reaches you in good spirit and in good health. And I pray that you take heed. All right. Like the scriptures say, he that thinketh he stands, let him take heed, and lest he fall. Right? Matter of fact, let me get that. That's 1 Corinthians 10 and 12. Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall. All right? Hope you're listening. All right. All power and praises to the Father of lights, Barak Atah, to the Son of the Kingdom, Yahweh Shai. Peace and power to the throne of King David, and peace and blessings to you out there, Ox and Akwasa, the royal house. We on the move. All right? Starting tomorrow, 50 days to go. I will catch y'all on the next go round. It's your King and Shepherd KD, and I'm out. Shalom.